We're going deep into a topic that's probably touched all of our lives at some point: why some people seem to hold on to negativity towards us, regardless of our actions. It's easy to take this personally, to let it affect our self-worth, but today we're going to learn to see these situations through a different lens. Drawing wisdom from Stoic philosophy, we're going to explore the root causes of this negativity, understand why it often has little to do with us, and most importantly, learn how to cultivate emotional resilience so we can navigate these experiences with grace and peace. Let's talk about envy, a complex and often misunderstood emotion. Envy is a powerful emotion, one that often disguises itself as negativity towards others, masking deeper feelings of inadequacy. It stems from a place of lack, a feeling of inadequacy when comparing oneself to others, leading to a sense of personal failure. You see someone achieving something you desire, and instead of feeling inspired, a bitter seed of envy takes root, growing with each comparison. This envy can manifest in subtle ways: backhanded compliments, dismissive attitudes, or a constant need to downplay your accomplishments, often without realizing it. It's crucial to remember that envy is ultimately a reflection of the other person's inner struggles, not your worth or achievements. Recognizing envy in others allows us to approach the situation with compassion, rather than taking it personally, fostering a more understanding environment. Instead of fueling the fire, try to understand the root of their envy, which often lies in their own insecurities and unmet desires. Perhaps they're insecure about their own abilities or feel stuck in their own journey, unable to see their own potential. By approaching the situation with empathy, we can break the cycle of negativity and create space for understanding, leading to more meaningful connections and personal growth. Jealousy, while often confused with envy, stems from a different place. While envy is about wanting what someone else has, jealousy is about fearing the loss of something we already possess, be it a relationship, a status, or even someone's attention. Jealousy often rears its head in relationships where the fear of losing a loved one to someone else can breed negativity and suspicion. It can manifest as possessiveness, controlling behavior, or constant comparisons. Understanding the root of jealousy is key to addressing it. Communication is paramount. If you're experiencing jealousy, openly communicate your fears and insecurities with your loved one. If you're on the receiving end, try to understand the insecurity driving the jealous behavior and address it with empathy and reassurance. Remember, healthy relationships are built on trust and open communication. Misunderstandings are like landmines in relationships. Small missteps can lead to major explosions. We often interpret situations through the lens of our own experiences and biases, leading to miscommunications and hurt feelings. Someone might misinterpret your words or actions, attributing negative intentions where none exist. This can lead to resentment and negativity that fester over time. The key to navigating misunderstandings is clear and compassionate communication. Don't let assumptions fester. If you feel there's been a misunderstanding, address it directly. Listen actively to the other person's perspective, seeking to understand their point of view without judgment. Explain your side of the story clearly and calmly, focusing on resolving the issue rather than assigning blame. Remember, effective communication is a two-way street paved with empathy and understanding. We all crave recognition and appreciation, to feel seen and valued for our contributions. It's a fundamental human need that transcends cultures and backgrounds. When those needs aren't met, it's easy to feel resentful, and this can deeply affect our emotional well-being, especially towards those who we feel should be acknowledging our efforts. This can create a cycle of negativity and misunderstanding. This lack of recognition can stem from various reasons. Sometimes it's due to simple oversight. Perhaps the other person is simply unaware of your efforts, or they might be preoccupied with their own challenges, or maybe they have different expectations or priorities. It's important to understand that everyone has their own perspective. Whatever the reason, bottling up these feelings of resentment will only lead to negativity and frustration. It can even impact your performance and relationships. Instead of suffering in silence, which can be detrimental to your mental health, find a way to communicate your need for recognition in a healthy way. Open and honest communication is key. Instead of accusing or blaming, which can escalate the situation, try expressing how certain situations make you feel. This can foster understanding and empathy. For example, instead of saying "you never appreciate my hard work," try "I feel undervalued when my efforts go unnoticed." This subtle shift in language can make a big difference. This approach focuses on your feelings and invites a more open and empathetic response. It paves the way for better understanding and stronger connections. Our values and beliefs shape our worldview, influencing how we interact with the world and those around us. It's inevitable that we'll encounter people whose values differ from our own, and these differences can sometimes lead to friction and negativity. Someone might disapprove of your lifestyle choices, your political views, or even your approach to parenting. While it's natural to feel defensive when our values are challenged, it's important to remember that everyone is entitled to their own beliefs. Instead of engaging in heated debates or trying to force your perspective on others, strive for respectful dialogue. Listen to understand their point of view, even if you don't agree with it. Focus on finding common ground and building bridges of understanding. Remember, diversity of thought enriches our lives, and respectful disagreement can be an opportunity for growth and learning. We all carry insecurities, those nagging doubts and fears that whisper in the back of our minds. Sometimes these insecurities manifest as negativity towards others, a way of projecting our own inner turmoil onto the outside world. Someone insecure about their own intelligence might belittle your accomplishments. Someone struggling with their own body image might criticize your appearance. It's crucial to remember that this negativity is rarely about you, but rather a reflection of their own internal struggles. Recognizing this can help us detach from the sting of their words and approach the situation with compassion. Instead of taking their negativity personally, try to see the insecurity driving their behavior. Sometimes offering a kind word or gesture can help disarm their defenses and create space for connection. Unresolved conflicts have a way of lingering like shadows, casting a pall over present interactions. They can seep into our daily lives, affecting our mood and behavior in subtle yet profound ways. Past hurts, grudges, and resentments can create a wall of negativity that's difficult to penetrate. These emotional barriers can prevent us from truly connecting with others and experiencing genuine joy. Someone might hold on to anger from a past argument, allowing it to color their perception of you in the present. This can lead to misunderstandings and further conflicts, perpetuating a cycle of negativity. It's important to remember that we can't change the past, but we can choose how it affects our present and future. Reflecting on past experiences can provide valuable lessons, but dwelling on them can hinder our growth. If you're holding on to past hurts, find a way to release them. This might involve engaging in activities that promote healing, such as writing, meditating, or seeking professional help. This might involve having an honest conversation with the person involved or simply making a conscious decision to forgive and move on. Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting, but it does mean freeing yourself from the burden of anger. If someone is holding on to past conflicts with you, try to approach the situation with empathy and understanding. Listen to their perspective without judgment and validate their feelings. Acknowledge their hurt, apologize if necessary, and express your desire to move forward. Reconciliation is a two-way street requiring effort and willingness from both parties. Remember, healing old wounds takes time and effort, but it's essential for building healthy and fulfilling relationships. By addressing and releasing old conflicts, we pave the way for a brighter, more harmonious future. We are social creatures influenced by the opinions and beliefs of those around us. Sometimes the negativity we experience stems not from the person directly interacting with us, but from the influence of others. Friends, family, or even social media can shape someone's perception of us, leading to judgments and negativity that might not be their own. It's important to remember that we can't control what others say or think, but we can control how we react to it. Instead of letting external opinions dictate your self-worth, focus on building a strong sense of self. Surround yourself with positive influences, people who uplift and support you. Remember, true friends and loved ones will form their own opinions based on your character and actions, not the whispers of others. At the end of the day, the most important relationship we have is the one we have with ourselves. External negativity can only affect us if we allow it to penetrate our inner peace. Focusing on our own personal growth is the most powerful tool we have for navigating negativity from others. When we prioritize our own self-improvement, when we strive to become the best versions of ourselves, external negativity loses its power. It becomes like water off a duck's back, simply rolling away without leaving a trace. Invest in your personal growth. Cultivate self-awareness, practice self-compassion, and nurture your mental and emotional well-being. Remember, your worth is not defined by the opinions of others, but by the value you place on yourself. As we've explored today, negativity from others often stems from their own internal struggles, insecurities, or unresolved issues. While it's important to approach these situations with empathy and understanding, it's equally important to remember that we can't control how others feel or act. What we can control is our own reactions, our own thoughts, and our own peace of mind. Remember, it's not what happens to us, but how we respond to it that truly matters. Stay focused on your own growth, cultivate inner peace, and let go of the need to control external opinions. Your journey is yours alone, and it's filled with endless possibilities for growth, happiness, and fulfillment.